Hello and welcome to another of my sort of odd little videos about Doctor Who. And as usual, my co-host here, Mr. Gummidge, yes, here as usual is going to be no help whatsoever, but he has lent me some plumbing equipment, so they will use this as a pointer, shall we? Right. Now then, Daleks, eh? You know what they are, those sort of pepper pot-like things. And back in the 60s, very, very, very popular, more popular even now. So we had movies like this, Doctor Who and the Daleks, which gave us a very nice looking Dalek. And Roberta Turvey there, mentioned that because she didn't realise she was actually in the picture. See her socks, yeah. And followed up by Dalek Invasion of the Earth. And of course, well, how can I put this? This sort of look of Dalek and this expanded universe type thing spilled into the media, like TV21 comic. And had their own comic strip on Daleks, which was reprinted. And here we have the sort of very hard to get and it's very expensive, the Dalek Chronicles. It says here for the very first time, the whole story of one magazine. Yours for £3.99. I'll show you this one. Yours for £3.99. With a nice Ron Turner cover. So we'll show you that while we've got it open. He says, not finding the centre. There we go. For the full effect. Now, earlier this year, John Freeman from Down the Tubes, well worth reading Down the Tubes, a full link to all the information will be in the description, pointed out that a new version of this is about to be printed, and the search was on for original art. And far earlier than anybody expected, it's been published. And here it is, The Daleks, from the makers of BBC Doctor Who magazine. The ultimate collector's edition of the classic 1960s strip. As you can see, they're pretty much of a similar size. This is a bookazine, so it's kind of solid with a glued spine. Don't have any stitching underneath, but it's glued at least. While this uses two staples. There's the front and back. Panini magazines, £9.99. Go to the front. So the big question you all want to know is, apart from where can you get this, well, I can tell you supermarkets are your answer, and Panini Direct, and I'll put links to Panini webpage in the description to make life easier. Okay, but it's been proving a bit of a challenge for people getting one of these. So what's it like inside? So let's pull a page. Oh dear me, you think I'd rehearse this, wouldn't you? You would. Because I'm conscious of the fact that numbering is slightly different between different magazines, because there's an extra features at the start of this. So just pulling up a page ready for you. There we go. Side by side. As you can see, it's a lot brighter and a lot clearer. This is actually quite a strange example to show you, because over here this is quite clear. Some of the, especially the earlier stuff, is a little murkier. But they've had access, on the most part, to originals. And where they haven't, it's had an awful lot of digital cleanup. And actually, there's a bit about that at the end of the book. Now, what else is inside here? Well, there's little featurettes at the front. And some other material. There's the original cover for you. It's a pity actually that's the only time that, which was created especially for the original book version, exists in here. One of the few drawbacks. Some featurettes, and then you get the magazine itself. As you can see, it's got a rather nice cover drawn by Mike Collins. These little signatures down there. A very recognisable Dalek with its sort of alternate coloured dots. Is that the Supreme? I'm trying to remember now. I should have looked it up. And you've got the Emperor behind it. Oddly enough, they all seem to have the Emperor's gun stalks, or gun cannons. Basically the whisk-like things at the front. But still, that's a very striking image. Now, Mike Collins is obviously no stranger to Doctor Who. He's one of the regular artists. He's also storyboarded this guy on the series. And previously, on Vworp Vworp, he's done the cover. To show you this. There's a reason why I'm showing you this. There we go. Movie style cover. Because I do recommend that you get issue 3 of Vworp magazine, which is still available, which came in 3 versions. I have a video on Vworp magazine, not taking it away from this, but those who are interested in this really need to get that. Now there's 3 versions of this. This is the expensive cover, because the magazine itself comes with a CD. Voila. But if you buy the expensive TV21 style cover, you also get it in vinyl. And the rather nice people there did send me the Japanese sleeve. There's just no record in that, just a sleeve. But yes, Gareth, Colin, thank you very much. And the reason why you want this is because this contains all the original TV21 stuff. What isn't in there isn't much. Don't forget, I'm not dissing this one. You buy this, right? In here, apart from some features, this is I flicking through the pages quickly, trying to find what I want. You never find what you want straight away, can you? Always hides. Always hides. Here we go. It talks about Ron Turner's return, drawing the Dalek comic strip. So you get a little bit on that. You get the extra pages he did, an explanation why there was a different ratio, and then you get the continuation as drawn by Lee Sullivan. This is all from a script by John Lawrence. Okay, so links to Vworp Vworp will also be in the description. So, in a nutshell, even if you've got one of these, you still got a reason to want this because of the cover. However, this is wonderful. This is worth having. The only things I can say against it is it would be nice if it was a hardback. But as John Freeman points out in his updated page for this, only Doctor Who books can do hardbacks, I think. I could be wrong, I misread. But still, Panini can do annuals. So just imagine what the Daleks annual 2121 could be like. Maybe something to do a slipcase. Either way, you want this. It's an absolute devil to find right now. I know the world's in a strange place, not making life easy for anybody, but there is joy, and the joy is Dalek shaped. And as well as getting, if you got that, you still want to buy that, I highly recommend you get that. And I did a special video for Vworp Vworp here, where I show you how they've done the reprint of 1 and 2. And basically all that's in there. It's in the description. I'm sure you'll find it. Right, thank you very much for watching. This is me with the little zinc plunger pointing at Daleks, with my co-host, as usual, Mr. Gummidge, who does absolutely nothing. And yes, thanks for watching, and buy this. Okay, bye for now.